Hey.
Hey.
We're filming today.
Oh.
Just your hands.
Well, that's fine. That's cool.
Okay, so this is what we're doing.
Sure.
So at first I was like really stumped. I didn't know what I wanted to do for this combo of anti-Valentines Walking Dead nails. So I thought, okay, I want it to be like a play on like, no, these are my Valentine's nails, but I hate Valentine's and I love Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So I'm adding a little bit of pink into this set, just a very minor amount. It's going to have hearts and brains on the nail.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. And then your pointer fingers are going to be black and they're going to say dead inside. Like, so when you hold them together like this,
Gotcha.
it'll say, but you put them like that. Like,
Yep.
dead inside, like that.
Yep, yep.
Okay. These ones are going to be white with, I've got a blood, like a blood drip stamp in red. These are going to be all red with, they're literally like zombies. 2 different zombies. And then your thumbs are going to be white with blood splatter and like zombie hands coming in like different angles.
Okay.
So I'll show you the stamps. So I've got all my application on. The ones that I've built out of repairs, those are the ones that I'm going to be doing a paints design on top of. So I'm going to finish file them completely before I apply my design on top with paints and stamping. So hang out with me and watch how I finish file these, and then the fun part. So I finished filed these nails and now they are ready for all the flash, and I'm going to turn them into the design that I've created. So I'm going to start by applying some white paints base to the nails that I want to design right here. I find that a speed shine brush, a Fuzion speed shine brush, is the most effective for applying paints because it has a long, smooth brush head on it. It allows for a really easy application of paints. And I'm just going to apply it in one coat, nice and thin. And then I'm going to give it a full 2-minute cure in my UV LED light, as paints are UV only and require 2 full minutes to cure. So I want to create sort of a dirty effect on some of these white nails. And how I do that is using black paints on top of my white paints, which I have fully cured. I'm going to take this black and I'm just going to randomly put it on the nail. Very messy. Goes against all of my habits, but this is how I do it. And then I take a little bit of either just straight isopropyl alcohol or Fuzion cleanser on a little brush, and I'm going to melt it onto the surface. And you'll see as I use the alcohol, it creates this sort of dirty white effect. It's a really cool technique if you're looking to create even like the base of a marble nail. This works really good for. So there's a cool little trick for you. And now I'm going to fully cure that. Again, it would need 2 minutes if it was a full coat of black, but because it's so thin, you can just flash cure this. Now I want to create a bit of blood smatter look on this thumbnail. And to do that, I'm going to use red paint. So this is Red 101 and this cool little sponge tool from Clear Jelly Stamper. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that product into the sponge. You can see I'm working it there. Got a little fuzz. And I'm going to sponge it onto the nail. If you want to create a little bit more depth and texture, cure in between. So I'm going to flash cure this just for about 15 seconds to set what I've just put in place. And then I'm going to add a little bit more in areas where I want the red to look more bloody. Okay, I will take that hand. So like in that corner, let's say I want that to be a little more defined. Perfect. And then you can fully cure that. In you go. I'm gonna add some creepy zombie hands to this design, so I thought I would take you along the ride for that one. So I'm using Clear Jelly Stamping Plate CJS21 and their black stamping polish from Clear Jelly as well. Super pigmented and I absolutely find it a dream to work with. So if you're struggling with stamping, give Clear Jelly a whirl and I bet you won't struggle anymore. So I'm just going to clean off what I don't want. So now I'm going to use one of the clear jelly plates in a way that I'm sure it was never intended for, but there's a brain on this scholastic plate that has a home in my zombie set. So I'm going to use clear jelly stamping polish number 62 and number 21, and I'm going to create a brain on the nail that I added these hearts to already, right here. So let's start with the first section. These plates are super cool for layering. If you haven't had a chance to check out clear jelly yet, definitely give it a whirl. They're really not difficult to use once you sort of get the hang of them. And they're so much fun for people that maybe aren't freehand experts like myself. They give you so many more options for your nail designs. So now I'm going to layer on the veins of the brain. Sorry, Deb. I know this is probably not your plan for this plate, but it works so good. I'm going to do it anyway. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And on it goes. Such an awesome brain.